More united than ever in our determination to have our voices heard in the leadership and governance of the country and set the course for a better future for all children in Kenya. To government in improving the lives and ensuring we enjoy our rights as stated in the Constitution of Kenya and other international laws and statuses, in particular the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child, UN Children's Devolution conferences and pronouncements in relation to children's issues, as well as the vision of the Children Act 2022. Noting the need for government and non-governmental stakeholders to make progress to ensure inclusion, including vocational education and promoting lifelong learning opportunities for all resilient, just, and prospering societies. Deeply concerned by the alarming cases of harmful cultural practices and teenage pregnancy leading to the dropping out of young girls from school. Family denouncing all forms of violence against children, be they physical, emotional, sexual, economical, social, cultural, or otherwise. Stressing the need for a robust multi-stakeholder strategies for sustainable development agenda in the country. This will include consolidating efforts, resources, and mainstreaming of child protection agenda in national and county development plans. Both the national government and county governments to take the following concrete steps. On devolution and children's rights, review all laws and policy to ensure universal access to children's rights, leaving no one behind, especially children pregnant while in school. Establish a Children's Council of Governors comprising of children governors for each of the 47 counties. Provide professional counselors in every school to ensure mental well-being of both the learners and the elderly. Provide medical cover for the learners in primary schools, as it is in the case for learners in secondary schools. Review the Public Finance Management Act 2012, Section 137(1), to provide for Economic Forum CBEF. Replicate the school feeding programs in Mombasa and Nairobi across all counties to ensure access to school by all the learners. Ensure advocacy on safety and security settings so that they enjoy their rights such as access to safe and quality education and healthcare services. Guarantee access to justice for all children and expedition of cases in the justice system involving children. Strengthening of accountability mechanisms to bring perpetrators of violence against children to justice. On child participation in governance, sensitize and popularize the Kenya's Children Assembly as a platform of airing and sharing. Organize sensitization forums for the children on the Children's Act 2020 so that we can understand our rights and obligations. Engage children in charitable children's institutions before the next Children Devolution Conference and share no families will be placed. On inclusivity for all children, through the relevant ministries, develop legal framework to obligate governments to provide accessible infrastructure and services to ensure friendliness of facilities and services. Provide essential personalized services and up-to-date equipment and materials for the learners with disabilities to realize their right to education. This includes, but not limited to, talking calculators, braille machines, chairs, among others. On talent development, devolve the Talanta Hela program to all counties to support talent development. Further, the national government to provide equipment, talent development at the local level. Inclusion of all children in the talent development programs by the private level. Inclusion of all children in the talent development programs by the private sector institutions such as Women in Technology program and the Chapandimba. On environment and climate change, we reiterate our commitment to protecting the environment and call to take personal responsibility in the mitigation of the effects of climate change. We call upon the national and the county governments to involve children and invest in renewable energies, green and blue economies, as well as other modern energy technology, such as a national campaign on growing 15 billion trees during our time in and out